So yeah.
So did you get any negative reaction to that kind of stuff? Yeah. And what were they saying?
Well, people who I have problems with outside of my craft and everything, they're just going to start associating that song with who I am outside of it. But it's like, as well, then you see people who are like, I don't like this is the way you talk about women, this is the way you do this is the way you do that. I'm like, if you guys are willing to let Tupac and Biggie and all the NWA rappers and the 90s rappers get away with that, how come I can't? Because this is personal. A lot of the time, if someone hates you because of the stuff you make, it's because it's personal. They don't have to like the stuff you do, but it doesn't mean they have to be a dick to you outside. And that's how you know it's personal.
And that's probably what happens when you're a true artist. You're putting out there your reflection of what you believe or what you think things should be, or what you think is it's something that's a part of you.
Oh, hell yeah.
And it's always subjective. Like in the paper last week, there was Samoan guy who painted a picture of a painting of Jesus. He had a Samoan tattoo, and he got loads of reaction about that. Like, you can't do that. A lot of hate about that. You can't do that. He's not Samoan. Blah blah blah. And how can you do that? So
Jesus wasn't also blonde hair and blue eyes either. He wasn't white.
Well, that's the thing, It's like, I think he is I think Jesus is a symbol, of who he is, like, and what you believe in. Like, it's all subjective, right?
Hell yeah.
Right? And he's from your area, up in Egypt, around there. So
Nazareth, Palestine.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, there wasn't any white people there, bro. But you see, it's like even I'm a Muslim, right? We don't have pictures of our prophet. Like, we're not allowed to have pictures of our prophet.
Is that why I don't see any pictures of the prophet?
Pretty much. I mean, think about it. It's like, people are always going to try to find a way to defile the name and everything. And it's like, we already have mosques. We already have ways of worshiping and everything and all that. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm a human too, so I've done stuff that's blasphemous technically. Like, I have Allah's name tattooed onto me. Like, technically you shouldn't be doing that, but it's like, again, it's about a freedom of expression.
Yeah.
So that's the difference between, like, let's say, in this sense, beliefs and then the believers. And it's the same case. You got to separate the art from the artist.
You're right. Because you'll get a lot of hate for that, that tattoo.
I mean, I've got a lot of hate for a lot of tattoos I've gotten. I mean, like, for example, I've got like a mix between like Samoan and Tongan tattoos.
Yeah.
But all of them tell a story, and they are always mixed with Egyptian patterns. One thing I don't do, let's say, with tattoos, when it comes to draw the line, I wouldn't get it traditionally done from that culture, because then that would be disrespectful, because I'm not part of that. That's why you get something that's influenced from it. And there's always boundaries and places you got to draw the line. Everyone has different places to draw the line. This is where I draw mine.
Right. Oh, so how do you know what to have on your body then when it comes to that kind of thing?
I always think about a story. I always think about like the sentimental value I have. Not many people think about creativity and all that, or the sentimental stuff that comes on. A lot of people just do it because they look cool. I do it mainly because these tattoos tell a story. I even did this one.
So that's the eagle?
Yeah, falcon eagle. Yeah.
Yeah.
It resembles the Egyptian god Horus.
Right.
So yeah. I mean, even here, like, I used to have a tattoo on this arm, but I blacked it out.
Oh, it's covered.
Yeah, it was something I did in myself. Now, it was supposed to be a cultural symbol, like the swastika, and I was trying to do this thing where you reclaim your culture and you reclaim the symbol a little bit, just so racist people can't use it against you anymore. Do you know what I mean?
Explain that again, because I know the swastika is not originated in Nazi Germany. It wasn't. That wasn't the original.
Everyone used to use it. Even the Native Americans used to use it before World War II.
Because I've seen that in the hieroglyphics.
Like with the Coptic church.
Yeah. So it's an old symbol. It's been around for long years or centuries.
Centuries, hell yeah.
Yeah.
The whole point of bringing it back was like to reclaim it and use it against the white people who use it against us, not in a genocidal racist way, but like, I'm black, right? Like from Africa, I've got a lot of mixed blood as well. You know how like black people reclaimed the word nigger after it was used against them? It was supposed to be that sort of thing too. But the difference was bring it in a context in New Zealand. People either think you're a skinhead or a mongrel mob, and I don't look like a skinhead.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No.
So I had to cover it up, and I started to see that even the people who originally had it, like the Hindus and the Buddhists, they no longer have that symbol because they realize that the world isn't going to see it like that anymore. Because it wasn't.
All right.
When I got it, it wasn't even curved. Like, you know how it was tilted to the side?
Yeah.
My one was straight.
It's straight there. Yeah. That's the one I've seen. Oh.
Yeah.
So the Nazis fucked you guys, yeah.
Yep. Another thing white people took from us, eh, bro?
So how do we reclaim that back then? Like for me, like it's Hitler. He fucking just ruined it. That swastika symbol is a symbol of hate.
The idea is you don't. Part of me reclaiming that at the time came from self-hate. When you imagine the negative things that are associated with your culture, for example, right? You're always going to claim these things if you have problem loving yourself as a person, and if you don't know too much about your heritage. Because when you don't know too much about your heritage, you start claiming the negative things about you and saying, no, this makes us unique. No, it doesn't. This makes us toxic. And one of my family members helped me see that, so I decided to cover it up. And yeah, because it's always going to have the meaning, but people don't have to see it. But it didn't really change my everyday life that much. I used to work for charities and do that stuff. Like, the people sign you up.
Yeah.
And I used to get heaps of people to sign up and everything, despite the amount of side eyes I got, despite the amount of confrontations.
Yeah. Are you the guys on the street asking for signatures and that? Yeah.
I was. But
hated those guys.
Yeah. Well, if you were there, I'd make you love me.
Yeah, man. That's real interesting, eh? Like what we're talking about, But far. So you haven't been back to your country, Egypt, since you were 15.
That's right.
Yeah. So you and your whole family moved over for new life.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I think it's just like they came for a better education, to get more work, to get more opportunities. We've faced a lot of discrimination, everything, and a lot of horrible things. In my everyday life, I faced a lot of that. But yeah, I made sure to represent my culture proudly and everything.
Yeah. Yeah.